Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Yeah! Back with the groove.
You motherfuckers up in Los Angeles leaving out fucking the one and only Bert Coons from TV who owns Peacemaker Trading.
We ran.
And Evan, big dick daddy of Black Rifle Coffee, fucking Hafer.
We ran.
I would say average. Just an average, average dick size.
It kind of comes out of the pajama bottoms.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm wearing my never nude cutoff shorts, it kind of sticks off. But I've got those things cut up really high.
Just real
Okay,
super high.
Let me change your middle name then. Evan, I will never be as good as Matt and Ping-pong Hafer. But that's fine. You're way smarter than me, so you have that.
He owned me. He is fucking owning me.
Okay, I mean, like we don't need to talk about it, but
I just so happened to have prepared a speech.
So, as I'd like to address the council, no. we got a game in this morning. It was Sal and Bert and Evan, but yesterday Evan came hard round. He beat me in one game, but 2 out of 3 lost. So, but he did win one, so that was impressive.
Yeah, but Matt is fine-tuned in his strategy. Because if he just relaxes and lets you guys volley, you'll fuck up yourselves.
Exactly. I don't read them in on the strategery.
Hey, you need to fucking relax. Hey, first of all,
I'm just saying, I'm observing every game.
Yeah, I know.
I'm observing
because that's where you belong.
Yeah,
it's in the observation deck.
Yeah,
that's where you belong.
Flight commander.
Listen. I'm bringing a clipboard next time, and I'm gonna start dashing how many you give away. How many you hit the net, and then I'll start giving you your stats.
I will literally go out and find a random parent on the street of Salt Lake City with a 7-year-old and bring him in here, and I will put $1,000 that 7-year-old beats you, even if they've never played ping pong before in their entire life.
Hey, listen, Jared,
Literally.
just a little defense on your end. Just tell him that Matt beat you left-handed, and
he
it
did
knows all of
for
that.
$100. For $100.
I'll start this podcast that I'm on with you guys. I'll get the fuck up and walk out of this place right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick on me the whole episode. I don't need this shit.
No,
I
but
don't need this.
We're
hold
not
on.
picking on you.
Okay,
I've got another
Let's be nice to Bert Koontz.
Like-
Bert told me 2 months ago, he goes, hey, I'm getting my diet in check. I'm going to start lifting because I've been fucking fat and lazy. And you have put on like fucking 10 pounds of muscle and looking like a stud, dude.
Yes.
You're looking great.
Yes.
I didn't notice
Super
it.
hot.
I didn't notice
I'm
it.
shedding the Black Rifle body.
I didn't notice it at all.
And,
Yeah, Bert,
Evan,
I saw your fridge, too. What did Candace say about all that food in there?
who gives a fuck what she says? She's a woman. Are you recording?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Editor, please cut that
Bleep
out.
it.
Honey,
No,
I
not a
was just
prayer.
kidding. Just
You would
kidding.
never say that.
Listen,
to her.
I'm not going to make fun of Bert this episode. I've got a new target.
Who, me?
No, somebody that's pissing me off right now on Instagram.
The modern version of the new version of Evel Knievel, Travis Pastrana.
He
is
keeps
trolling
hashtagging
JT.
every photo I have with Sea-Doo life.
That's awesome. That's fucking perfect.
So great.
So he hates plaid. So go to his page and hashtag everything with party and plaid. I want to see how long it takes for him to text me to go, what did you do?
Travis Pastrana?
Yes, just go to his Instagram. It's simple to find. Hashtag party and plaid.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you know why he hates that? Because I think he wore a plaid shirt for that double backflip. I'm dead serious. So, like, every time they show the highlight of the greatest moment in his career, he's wearing a plaid shirt in it.
Seriously?
It was just the wrong choice of shirt for the most important evening of his entire life.
Listen, I just want to melt him down. Party and plaid. We have strength in numbers.
I do want to go back to Black Rifle Bod, which is like I want to make like how I kind of like treat women, where I'm like complimentary but very passive aggressive.
Yeah,
and that's gonna do that with Evan. Like his body's kind of terrible right now, but it's because he works so hard. So like I can still work out in the morning because I don't have to be CEO.
Don't.
Is that what? I don't know what that statement was.
I've had to get up earlier and earlier.
Was that a compliment?
Eventually, I'm just never going to sleep because I made this commitment. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start getting up at fucking. I was 4:30.
Yeah.
And then it was like 4. I'm getting up at 3:30 of the morning, like every fucking morning now.
Ugh.
and
Nope.
like I went to bed last night at 11. I got up at 3:30, and I'm like, I can't sleep.
Do you mind?
And I'm
do you-
like,
do you
the
mind if
more-
I tell the audience a little about your personal
Please,
life?
yeah, yeah.
So Evan went and did a food allergy test. He went and got all of his,
Blood work and
testosterone,
shit,
blood
yeah.
work for everything. The dude's his cortisol
Yeah.
level is 4 times the average, and it's where it goes like high risk. His bubble is like an inch above high risk.
What is cortisol? What does
It's
that
your
mean?
stress
It's your
hormone.
stress hormone.
Can I
Yeah.
get measured on this?
It's yours
You'll
is
be
a zero.
negative. You'll be like,
Yeah, because
Yours is gonna come out cheddar cheese.
yeah, because any problem I have can be solved with a grilled cheese sandwich.
yours will,
It's not how life
it
works.
says like normal, and then it's like, above, and then, exceeding, and then there's like below normal would be low, and then below that is sloth-like. You'd be like in sloth sandwich
Can I get this
eater.
test just to see?
You should.
It's,
Yes.
it's online. You just got to fucking order
Is it
it
a
up, bro.
questionnaire or is it blood?
No, it's not. Yeah,
have
it's a
to get-
questionnaire.
You
It
have to
measures
get
your hormones.
blood work done. What, you don't fill out a fucking Excel spreadsheet that tells you, well, you
No,
are
I
stressed.
strongly
Answer the
agree.
questions above. Would you say that you have a normal sleep cycle? No, you're stressed.
So
Your
are the-
testosterone levels are average based on your bubble chart.
the results come back and say what superhero you're most like? That would be cool.
I didn't know. He said go online. I thought maybe
No,
it was
you
a
order it. They
questionnaire.
send you a box in the mail.
You got to
You-
shit in it?
Yeah, I mean you can, but I'm not sure they'll be able to process that.
The doctor's like, you didn't read the instructions.
This was a spit test, Mr. Taylor. This is
Oh,
the
you did-
first
you did spit
time.
test?
Not a stool
So I did blood
sample.
spit. So
Yeah.
blood spit for
Yeah, I did that
Just
Friday
a
night.
Sweet Ziploc baggie full of a dump.
like this Mr. Taylor was a spit test, and you sent us a giant box with a Glad bag full of your own shit.
Hey,
This- Talk about miss the mark. It appears we do this very rarely, but they just send you back a test that says you are retarded. Please check yourself in to a fucking assisted living home.
what a Jared. He's on the floor. He's on the floor. What
flying the
why are
plane
you
right
on
now?
the floor? This is
Flight
like there's
commander.
Bert
Yeah.
Coon.
The flight commander's down.
Flight commander's down. Flight commander's down.
First officer is down.
Ross,
real, though.
I'll send you the video of him.
Yeah,
getting-
please do. Is he wearing his headset?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he is.
First
Oh,
officer is in,
God. He's like Sully. He looks like Sully.
Yeah.
Like,
I do have a request though, because
That man saved 167 people. I would love to be like him.
when my closest friends show a weakness, I like to exploit it. Today I found out something about Evan. So Evan's Instagram is Evan Hafer, one word, EvanHafer, Evan Hafer. And will you go on there and hashtag the boss man? Just the boss man.
Hey, check it out.
why the
boss.
boss man?
Boss
Why
man.
does that in particular stand
Because he
out?
had some guy at the gym and he was like, all right, boss, you got it, boss. And he's like, why are you fucking calling me boss? I don't like this. And like,
The things I don't like I don't like chief. I don't like boss.
Guy?
I don't like guy. I don't like any of those fucking
okay,
things.
so what we're going to do,
Like,
we're
I don't
going to
like them.
hashtag chief boss guy.
Yeah.
Chief
guy.
boss guy.
Together,
Evan
I
Hafer.
love them.
Hey,
Evan
guy.
Hafer on
Together,
Instagram.
if somebody was to call me,
Travis Pastrana, party and plan.
hey, chief boss man, hey, chief boss man, I'd be like, or chief boss guy.
Hey, chief
I'd be
boss
like,
guy.
At least you're fucking weaving them together, pal.
At
I
least.
fucking love them.
Hey, hey, guy.
Pal's a good one.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy, where can I
Hey,
get
guy,
some of that
check
coffee,
it out.
boss?
My wife was at a fucking hardware store with me one time, and a guy called me Guy. He's like, hey, Guy. And I was like, don't fucking call me Guy. And my wife was like, you are an asshole.
You probably turn into Ron Swanson at a hardware store.
My-
Like, somebody comes up to help you, and you're like, I know more than you.
My
Just walk
wife,
away.
I asked her yesterday. I was like, "No, am I an asshole?" And she goes, "Oh God, yeah, you're a fucking horrible asshole." She's like, "I actually don't understand why people even work for you. You're such a fucking asshole." And I was
No.
like, "But I'm an asshole to you." And she's like, "No, we love you. We're your family. I love you. But I knew when I married you, you were a fucking asshole." And I'm like, "Oh,
I think
That's
you're
solid.
an asshole in the best type of way, though. You don't just walk up to people like you're never demeaning or disrespectful.
Whoa.
hold-
I mean, if he's dealing with me.
Yes. But Evan is the exact like depiction of calling a spade, where it's like he's like, hey, you're fucked up and you look fat, and then you'll just walk away and you're like, that was an accurate statement. That dude is fucked up and looks fat. So are you an asshole or are you just being honest?
See,
Because
that was the argument.
society has bred a way of putting filters on everything. Like, oh no, you're okay. I'm the worst at it, where I filter my true thoughts fucking 80% of the time, but you just say them, and I love that about you.
I appreciate it. I did have that. I did have that conversation with my wife today. I was like, but am I? Because I'm just talking to people, and if they want, like, if we can just like bypass all the bullshit and get to the point, just be like, hey,
great.
I don't like the way you are. You know, maybe you're lazy, or you're incompetent, or you're incompetent, lazy, and stupid. I can say like, okay, these are the things that you need to work on, which is I need you to go set the microwave for 4 days. And just put your fucking head next to it, because maybe the radiation will fundamentally change your DNA.
This is a viral video. I would pay to watch. I would pay to watch you guys make a video of a day in the life of you guys saying anything and everything without a filter.
Oh my
It would be
God.
the
that would be a good video.
Greatest fucking 5-minute video in the history of the internet.
Good luck. Yeah, we'd all be arrested.
I think I tried that in a meeting earlier and it didn't go well. So it was, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think you're an asshole.
You're
though,
not
by the way.
allowed to tell girls they're only holes to put things into.
I haven't seen Evan for a week. I've been hiding up in the mountains building my time machine.
You're
It's
building
gonna
a
happen.
time machine? Why
Just
wasn't
wait.
I
Just
invited?
Wait, is
Everybody's going
Stewie
back to
Griffin helping you?
Why wasn't I?
1847.
Why
We're
wasn't
all
I?
going back to
Why wasn't I
1847.
invited to the?
I came
time
in
machine?
today, and Evan, by the way, talked me into doing this CrossFit thing. I get to the gym at 7 o'clock, and he's already been there and worked out and gone. So I'm horrible at CrossFit, by the way. Fucking horrible. I have all the respect in the world for people that do that, because it is fucking painful.
Evan, do you do CrossFit too?
Yeah, I will preface this. I hate to say it.
The office
I hate
is
to say
turning
it.
down.
It's
There we
just
go.
one of my best friends, Six Diamond, which is V Diamond on V Diamond. He's a former SEAL. He and I deployed for years together. He started Salt Lake City CrossFit. Like, he's an awesome dude. He's a great gym,
literally
too. One of my best friends. He moved to Hawaii. So, I have allegiance to SLC CrossFit because V started the gym, and, nothing but, the most admiration for the guy and what he's done. So yes, I do. And most of it's just based on the fact that he was one of my best friends, and he's now in Hawaii, but I still have to stay loyal to the fucking brand.
You don't have to do it every day, and when you walk in the door, you don't take a dick in the mouth. Like,
Hey, listen, CrossFit is a good workout for sure.
It's a good workout.
I agree. But it's funny to me that everybody, I'll consider myself probably the most athletic and fit dude in this office.
Wow.
And I drink, I eat red meat, I eat pussy, and I lift heavy shit. And that works just fine for me, so I don't need to go on a WOD regiment where some dude massages my shoulders and fucks me in the asshole and calls it a fucking workout.
I think the next drink.
But I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys.
No, I like.
Wow, that hurts.
And I'm
A little bit
totally.
right
Hey, I'm on board with what he's saying too, because it's just like, hey man, whatever you got, whatever gets
Whatever
you
works
in the
for
gym.
you. Yeah, come on.
Like, I've been out of the gym for a year and a half, probably. Just like, I've had to make some fundamental changes. But like, I like the programming over there because I can go in, and honestly, like, the programming, it really forces me to do things that I'm not cool with.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, I'm not good at doing fucking handstand walking, and some people might say, well, that's fucking stupid. Well,
Try it.
Try it, because I am fucked up trying to do that.
Yeah.
And it's hard as hell, but it's something I would normally never fucking do. But because I step in, I look at the fucking board and I'm like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a go, man. Like, this shit looks dumb, but I'm going to try it just because, sure, dude, you guys are programming
a perfect
it.
example is, like, I make fun of CrossFit. I like MMA and I like lifting heavy weights. But, like, if you look at a guy like Matt Frazier and put him athleticism against me, the dude would run circles around me and call me a fucking bitch. And that's the truth of it. And, there's legitimacy to
But you could also
the
pick him up
programming
and
as well.
throw him over a balcony.
But
But that's what I like, where it's like, cool, you can out wall ball me, but I'll put my shin against your forehead and sleep you. I would never do that to you, Matt Frazier. You're my favorite. I love you. Come back to Salt Lake City, because I was just
It's
texting
much
them the
more
other day. I love you,
personal
buddy.
for me. I went and did my first WOD last week and thought I was awesome. Like, man, this isn't that bad. And then I look over and there is no shit 2 twins that are 12 years old, females, that fucking smoked me by like 5 minutes, and they were using more weight than me. So it is humbling to say the least. But back where I was going, Evan, I came in today. I haven't seen these guys for a week, and Evan brought in back to the asshole thing. Brings in a brand new pair of CrossFit shoes. Mind you, Deion Sanders probably would look at them and go, a little bit too bright for me.
Yeah. You
But
can
I'll
paint them.
I'll take a picture of them and I'll
Wait,
wear them.
do you have the neon blue ones?
No, they're like a neon green, but they were 50% discount.
Hold on.
They're
I feel like I'm getting set up.
You're
wrong.
gonna be surprised in my
shoes?
statement. I bought my CrossFit shoes for How to Be a CrossFitter, one of the videos I did back in the day with Derek White. They're like neon blue. They're disgusting. I wear them every day at the gym because every motherfucker stares at me and goes, "Who is that faggot?" And I'm like, "Suck my dick."
Suck it.
I wear multicam fucking high level shorts, and then I wear CrossFit neon blue fucking shoes. So
I bought
all
some
about
running
that
shoes
life.
recently, actually.
You have to
Well,
actually
yeah,
run though.
I did.
You can't just buy them.
They're
You have to
in the
run.
back of the Jeep. I haven't tried them out yet, but
For a-
I got
for
the
a skit?
shoes.
For a
No,
content?
it wasn't for a skid. I'm thinking about it.
And I legitimately love Olympic lifts. I think they're fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I'm having fun with them. I'm horrible at
They're
it.
freaking awesome. Like, and I'm just really getting back into the gym so I can get back into like the Olympic lifting cycle because I love fucking power cleans and clean and jerk. That is something I will always be grateful to the community in a way that's like V and those guys. They turn me on to that, and I can honestly say like a good fucking clean and jerk or deadlifts and squats or whatever it is, like using your body in that way is fucking super cool.
Dude,
and I really like it.
Olympic lifts and kettlebells, like I joke
Yeah,
about
that's what I did this
CrossFit
morning.
every single day. I do 45 minutes of like, let's just say I do chest day. And then I go in and I do probably about 80 fucking power cleans with lightweight or whatever it is. And then I do kettlebell exercises because it's like the most phenomenal thing for your body. Where people are like, you don't do cardio. Fuck cardio. But when I do fucking 700 kettlebell swings,
Right.
that's my
your heart's
cardio.
rocking
Yeah.
and rolling.
Yeah, I'm good to
Yeah.
go.
That place, I don't know if it's just Salt Lake City CrossFit, and I'm not plugging them for any other reason than the place is great, but everybody's super positive. I mean, you go in there and there's old people, young people, fat people, skinny people, strong people. Everybody's working their ass off, but every time I'm doing something that is wrong, somebody comes up and is like, hey, not trying to tell you what to do, but you might try doing it this way. It's just super positive. So anyway.
And I will say, CrossFit women are
Let's
my
talk about
favorite
dongs
body,
or buttholes.
favorite
What?
type of all time.
Ew.
Yeah.
CrossFit women, they are. You know what is better than CrossFit women though? Is their goddamn
Strike
sponsors
Force.
that pay for this show.
Yeah.
Ghost bed.
Warfighter tobacco.
You know what I like to do after a fucking hard wad is dump myself out on a fucking ghost bed.
With a Warfighter tobacco cigar and drink Strike Force.
First and foremost is StrikeForceEnergy.com. What more can be said about these guys, kids? They are the premier energy drink in the biz. They're currently selling out of 7-Elevens everywhere. So if you're in the Virginia Beach area or in the Florida area, you can go into the 7-Elevens and buy them shits out. They are flying off the fucking shelves. I feel like a proud papa. They started with us, and now they're in fucking 7-Elevens, dude. Slowly creeping across the nation. If you want, though, you can hop on the bandwagon and go to fucking StrikeForceEnergy.com, type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros and get 20% off. That'll ship you a box of 10. They got 4 original flavors: original, lemon, orange, and Make America Grape Again. And they got a 750 milliliter bottle that just sits on your kitchen top or your bar top, so you can just boom, boom, pop the handle and get a couple of squirts in that drink before you go on your way. They've also got a subscription of the month club, which we all have. So go to StrikeForceEnergy.com, type in the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off. Big fan of Strikeforce. Next up, you know, we love the Carnivore Club. Carnivore Club is back, kids. That's right. I'm talking about carnivoreclub.co. If you haven't heard of Carnivore Club yet, then listen the fuck up. Carnivore Club is meat experience like none other. The guys at Carnivore Club, they scour the country for the absolute best makers of cured meat, select 4 to 6 of their coolest selections, pack them in an outrageously nice box that they ship to you. The box is really goddamn nice, by the way. You could have a fucking baby in that thing. You could deliver a goddamn baby in the box top of a Carnivore Club bike. That's how nice it is. Where you're like, oh shit, it's a nice box. They deliver it right to your house. Rain, shine, hurricane, they don't give a fuck. It'll be on your front door. A lot of people though ask me, what the fuck are you talking about with small batch? What are they scouring the country for? They're scouring the country for this dry cured bacon from South Carolina, pasture raised Berkshire prosciutto from Iowa, and they also got some like duck salami from California. This is not your grocery store deli, kids. These are fine hand artisans, small artisans across the country that are making really goddamn meats. And look, nothing makes a perfect Christmas gift or a holiday gift to a loved one than this. I can promise you that. Every time the shit gets to my door, I eat it in like 5 minutes. Use the promo code DRUNKSANTA for 15% off at carnivoreclub.co. That is a .co. You can also customize one through your 12 months. We've got the meat of the month club, which is awesome. This shit shows up every fucking month. Each month, it averages about 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. I'm sorry, 2 pounds of amazing meat, and it's really goddamn good. Again, that's 15% off with the promo code DRUNKSANTA at carnivoreclub.co. Next up, we've got our we got a bed that is so scary, so fucking scary. That's how good it sleeps. It sleeps so good it's scary. It really is. We're talking about ghostbed.com. We've had these for a long goddamn time now, and I'm not getting rid of them ever. Jared actually ordered an extra one, sort of Matt's. That's how great they are. One of the finest night's sleep you'll ever have in your entire life. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros or type in the promo code drinking bros. I think they were giving you $50 off. It might be $200 now. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I heard it's $200 now, which is fucking dope for the holidays. Bed ships right to your house. Comes right in a box. Pop it open. Good to go. You're going to have easily the finest night's fuck of your life, the finest night's sleep. That's your call. I don't give a fuck what you do in the bed. I'm not in the goddamn bedroom. But yeah, look, will the bed hold like 8 to 10 people? It will. If you get a California King, that'll hold 8 to 10 people, and you can have a nice orgy, gay or straight. You can have a gorgy or just an orgy. Totally up to you. Ghostbed.com, that will support all your weights. And again, finest night's sleep you'll ever have. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Or just use the promo code. Big fan of ghostbed.com. Next up on the list, we've got warfightertobacco.com. Warfightertobacco.com. Their cigars are something you've got to get as a stocking stuffer. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Get yourself some cigars, and they're some of the classiest on the planet. Scott Jansen, the boys, continue to fucking do it over and over and over again. And if you want them in a local cigar store near you, just walk in and say, hey, we want some warfightertobacco.com cigars in here, and then email Warfighter, and they'll get those sons of bitches right in there. They've also got like a select Drinking Bros one. They got some sweet teas, and they're 100% combat veteran owned. So support the community. Go to warfightertobacco.com, type in the promo code Drinking Bros for 10% off. Big fan of those guys. They're also in the movie. They're also in Drinking Bros Live, the Shaved Eagle tour. Last but not least, we got blackriflecoffee.com. It's a premium roast to blend coffee that's like no bullshit. Like, dude, I have it. It ships right to my fucking house. It's incredible. And their subscription of the month club is the jam. They've also got some of the, man, they're fucking apparel, man. I wear that shit all the time. I'm sure you see it on Instagram on @STJames, and you're like, what the fuck is he wearing Black Rifle Coffee shit so much? Because I love it. Fucking love their whole gear. Go to blackriflecoffee.com. Sign up. Go to the coffee club, man. They've got fucking dope ass deals every single month. Type in the promo code Drinking Bros for 20% off. It is literally stealing from those guys. And yes, I use your fucking promo code, assholes, to buy my own shit. So #sorry not sorry. Also, November 20th, Drinking Bros Live, the Shaved Eagle tour comes out across America. iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. One of the fucking craziest events you'll ever see. Had to be not rated, by the way. So buckle the fuck up for that one.
And then And then maybe on Friday, check the social media for a cool video we're dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Video.
Because that's the beauty of Black Rifle. Not only do we have great coffee, great products, great merch, we have great content that's motherfucking free.
Great.
Yes. And hey, Bert Koontz, I got the question for you specifically. I got a few emails about Peacemaker trading. Are you moving to Wyoming?
So here's. I posted that.
This is the last episode Bert is ever going to be on at Black Rifle.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I've actually been escorted out of the building. There's a security guard right up front.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been real. It wasn't real fun.
We came out here. My wife still works for Black Rifle. It works for Evan and Matt and JT here at Black Rifle.
She runs Black Rifle.
She
runs the company. She runs the company.
So we are tied in. We are married to Black Rifle on that level. Peacemaker came out and real quick, we moved to a big fulfillment center. You know, we do 1,000th of the orders that Black Rifle does in a month. So we went to a big fulfillment center. It didn't work out for Peacemaker. We need to dial it back and get back to handwritten notes and what we started out doing. It's still just Candace and I, and now we've hired Matt's wife. Noelle's going to be working for Peacemaker as well, and that'll hopefully move into a full-time job for her as well here pretty quick.
And hopefully a divorce too. Wait,
yes.
what?
Wait, no.
What?
No,
Just
so
kidding.
we're moving our fulfillment and shipping over to Sheridan, Wyoming, and then we're also going to do some stuff in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're also still going to have stuff here in Salt Lake.
Which is crazy because you posted that photo and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're not going to be in the podcast anymore." We're like,
"No, I'm not going anywhere. These
what?
fuckers can't get rid of me now. Like I'm moving into."
Well,
Evan's
that's actually
house
probably
into a
false
guest
because we won't let you leave.
Yes.
Like,
Come on, we would be pals.
Like it's
We'd
at the
have
end of it. We
sleepovers.
did like the blood handshake. No,
That's
so
it. No, so
flashlights.
we're not going anywhere. We have our one blend of coffee, and we haven't pushed coffee that much, but we're really going to start pushing more coffee at Peacemaker. We got a couple more blends that Evan has helped Peacemaker dial in that are really fucking good. So we're not going anywhere. Peacemaker is
here.
Is honored and happy to be here.
No, that literally what that was is like Bert is bettering his business by switching back to the mom and pop things. Kind of the fulfillment center was a little too large, and then it's literally us and hanging out and doing the same thing we always do. So no worries
changes
on
other
that
than
end
our
whatsoever.
packages are going to come out.
Cool. Yeah, we got a few emails after your post, and I thought I'd ask you on air so you could clear it up with Peeps.
Nah, he's fam, bro. He's fam.
I will
His
be part
moves
of
are
Drinking
weak, though.
Bros as much as I can. There's nothing better than having 68,000 people make fun of you every day on a daily basis. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. But I will say this, dude, your brand is getting huge, and like everybody's asking, like, dude, what are those hats you guys are wearing in your videos and in the t-shirts and stuff? And I'm like, dude, it's Peacemaker and it's Bert, and they're having a hard time associating it because they know you from TV so much. They're like, there's no way that TV star is running a clothing company.
I hate you guys. I hate all of you. I'm leaving now. Actually.
And I'm like, no, he is.
He
He's
really
running
is.
a fucking...
He's not just a huge TV star.
God,
He
I
is-
can't wait till you guys have some kind of TV show in the future because I know it's going to happen sooner or later.
Whatever.
I can't
We're still
fucking
gonna
wait.
always say that
I'm
you
gonna
were bigger.
fly the Goodyear
You're
blimp.
bigger.
No, I'm going to spend I said
You're
it
the
before on
biggest
this
star.
on this podcast. The whole goal of Peacemaker right now is to make enough money to hire the Goodyear fucking blimp to trash you guys somehow and pay you back.
No,
for the
because
fucking TV
if you do
at the
that-
at the Super
If
Bowl,
you do that-
when football is popular again, Bo Jackson's going to be flying the fucking blimp.
Speaking of that, I really want to. I want to do a Super Bowl commercial. Can I say
know.
that? I
Yeah,
really
you
want to
can.
do one.
Ross,
I
thank
think
you
we
for
should.
asking, Ross.
I think
you.
we should.
Yeah, we can make the greatest one of all time.
So the going rate is 3.5 for 30 seconds.
Million? I thought it was 1 million.
I think we could
pretty
borrow that from somebody.
I'm pretty sure the rate's going to be a little bit lower than that this year. Like
Yeah.
maybe $150.
Yeah.
Like
running a
It's a
sponsored ad on-
Kaepernick discount. It's a Kaepernick discount
yeah, like
this
oh
year.
well, with the Kaepernick discount, you get $250 off. You're like, yeah, but it's $3.5 million dollars.
I'll tell you what, I'll take a knee on that price.
Right? Yeah.
Evan with the jokes. Oh, it was
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you nailed it. You nailed it. Well, look, Jared and I, when we were out in LA, we did a show about bumfucks. Jared, can you
Well, it's that
old school.
joke that we came up with. I thought Evan was there when we came
Yeah,
up
I
with
was.
this. Like
he was. He was there.
It was BUMFUXXX, and it was we just started these like skits that were never filmed because we just did them with each other, And it was these personalities that were just like, hey, man, my name's Tim. I'm from Oklahoma. I got $37. Just got off shift. Come watch me fuck this bum.
You know, it was
like,
great with McDonald's.
It was like
bum
Girls
fuck.
Gone Wild. It merged with Bumfights. And it was an inside joke between all of us. And we just kept going back and forth with like the interviews.
My name is Tyrone. I'm 27. I'm from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Yo, I just got paid from the subway and I want to fuck this bum, yo.
Yeah. Hey, my name's Kenneth. I've been on Bumfucks Under the Bridge, Bumfucks 2, Bumfucks 9, Bumfucks Portland.
Was there a Brumfucks in there? I don't know what Brumfucks is.
Bum.
So what happened was we talked about Bumfucks on air in public for the first time because Jared and I got super trashed. And what happened is we got a video from a guy named we're only going to call him Ben. His name is Ben. He sent in a video and said, hey guys, 14 years ago, this was a real thing that we filmed. And we filmed Bumfucks. And I was going to breeze over it. And I was like, bro, this is awesome. I get it. Like, I get the joke. And he goes, no, we really did this.
Literally
and I was like,
filmed
awesome. Yeah. And I go, video or it didn't happen. And he goes, all right, man, it was 14 years ago. Give me some time. Let me dig up the footage. About 2 hours goes by and he sends me a girl pissing all over a bum. Super old school shaky VCR footage from 2003. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to call this guy. So I'm going to play this call right now and we'll get into his story.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh God, it's disgusting. Here it is.
Hello. Is this Ben?
Big Dick Daddy, what's going on?
What's up, dude? How are you, man?
Living the dream, brother. How about you?
Fuck. Every day is a goddamn dream, Ben. It really is. It's a fucking real shot of life. Every day that I wake up and I get a video in my inbox of a woman pissing on a homeless man.
Yeah, that's a good day right there.
It's a real fine day.
Wait, I had to dig in the archives for that one. That was 14 years ago. That was a real hard treasure to find for you. But after that podcast with you and JT,
I bet. I'm glad you dug it up because honestly, words couldn't describe what I saw, except for the fact that Jared and I's dream has been, bumfucks for years. We've been talking about bumfucks for about 3 years now together. And the fact that you actually went out and did this on your own 14 years ago was fucking incredible. So give me some backstory on this. Was Girls Gone Wild huge?
All right. So my best friend, he always was like a Jared, just always filming shit, always had crazy ideas. We, throughout our childhood, we did horrible zombie and horror movies and shit like that with fake blood and chopped off hands and all that good stuff. Back with the high 8 cameras. And so we did all that, and then we were. It was around the Jackass time, So we were going around filming pranks, doing stuff like that, trying to get on the scene and make something happen. So we were down by the Ventura Theater. You said the band name. I already forgot. The White Strokes or whatever.
Yeah. The White Stripes. So Kelly Osbourne was dating the lead singer of the White Stripes at the time, Jack White.
Correct.
Okay.
And then, so we were tagging people with water balloons, and we were following them, trying to get reactions out of them. Trying to get a little excitement going, and
out of Kelly and Jack
yelling at us. Well, just out of anybody, and we just randomly saw these people. They just looked like a bunch of hipsters, so we went after them and threw some water balloons, and then she started yelling, "Do you know who I am?" And we're like, "No, we really don't care." So she stood in the middle of the street with her arms like spread like Jesus on the cross, saying, hit me, throw them at me. So we just kept unloading them on her, and we filmed it all. And then we went back home and we're like, why did that girl keep saying, do you know who I am? And back then the Osbournes were on TV, so MTV was playing, and we heard her voice and we're like, holy shit, dude. And we zoomed in and it was Kelly Osbourne.
No fucking way.
So then Jackass got like, everyone wanted to do Jackass. So we're like, okay, let's try to find something else that we can, do that's crazy, but, we're not following, thousands of people trying to do the same shit.
Sure. Let me ask you this. Were you living in LA trying to sell a TV show essentially?
No, this was Ventura. We were just some kids just got out of high school, just fucking around.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, Bumfights just came out.
Oh, Bumfights, big fan.
And,
big fan of Bumfights.
Yeah, and Ventura, we got our homeless people down there. You got your little colonies everywhere. So
yeah,
we're like, we could do Bumfights, but that at that time those guys were going to jail and everything else. So we're like, what could be viral that would gross everybody out and get everybody's attention? So we came with Bang-a-Bum.
Bang-a-Bum was your fucking idea. Holy
Bang-a-bum.
shit! So with Bang-a-Bum, and like for the audience, I'm gonna let them understand what this is exactly. I when you told me this, you were like, "Oh, dude, I listened to the Bumfucks episode. It's a lot like Bumfucks." And then you sent me the video. And do you want to describe the video that you sent me to the audience?
So it's a girl we went to high school with, and she was always one who was down to do anything, not from a wealthy family, so
yeah,
anything
real
with
poor,
money
real grimy.
involved.
Yeah, yep.
Right. Anything with money involved, she was down for. She was very free with her body, so it was all good. So we took her to L.A. We went downtown L.A., Skid Row, and
oh boy,
started talking to some bums and everything. And we're like, hey man, would you be interested in having this girl pee on you? We'll pay you some money for it. And they're like, oh, we got a lot of fuck offs and shit like that. And we're like, okay. And then one guy was like, she's gonna pee on me. You can do that for free. And we're like, okay, well,
way.
Cool. Like, let's do it. He's like, I haven't seen a beautiful girl like this in ever. So we go to the alley, and he lays down on the fucking alley, and our friend just pulls down her pants and just starts taking a piss on his leg.
Yeah,
and he's loving.
He's loving it in the video,
ahead,
by the way. But it looked like she was masturbating too a little bit. Was that?
No, she's just trying to make sure no spray got the pants.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Smart.
We still had a long drive back to Ventura, so something that she could, wipe off easy compared to soaking wet pants. So,
yeah, of course.
So then I asked my friend to try to find the other video. We had nurse gloves, the hospital blue gloves,
Oh yeah, big fan of those.
We put it on her hand, and we're like, okay, can she jerk you off? And he's like, yeah, but this is kind of degrading that she has to wear a glove. I'm clean. I'm real clean. We're like, well, it's just for everybody's safety, So
sure.
She got like 3 or 4 strokes in, and then she was completely grossed out, so we had to stop filming that. But we're trying to find that clip for you because it's epic. He's just like, his face is even more excited than when he was getting peed on.
Well, look, I can imagine, because obviously getting jacked off is pretty spectacular versus getting pissed on. So
and being a homeless dude, and you have a good-looking girl right there. I mean, it was a win-win for him that day.
Yeah. That was 2 wins for him that day. So a bunch of questions arise at this.
Go ahead.
Like, because as she's pissing on the guy, who was filming? Was that you filming?
We had 2 cameras. My friend was with one camera, and I was with the other.
Okay, and because to piss on command like that for a girl, pretty tough in that situation to piss on a homeless man on Skid Row.
I probably wouldn't be able to do that. I probably wouldn't be able to pee on a wall in Skid Row on command like that. You know?
Well, you
I'd
never
probably piss
look.
myself.
You never know. You keep your feet on the ground. And you keep reaching for the stars and something like that. And you can achieve all your dreams. But
You go for gold.
yeah, every time. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's what Lee Harvey Oswald said. And
Very true. Very true.
so she pissed all over him. She looked like she played the camera as if she was into it. It looked like, oh, all right, cool. Like I know what's going on. I know what we're trying to achieve, and I'm going to make it at least a little sexy. And then you get out the rubber glove. She puts on the rubber glove and starts to jack him off. What was her reaction then to him that caused her to run away? She was just too disgusted by it.
Yeah, it was just a little too much, you know.
Did she have any lube? Did you guys give her any lube or anything for the glove? Or because look,
no,
going rubber and any
we
spit.
We weren't that planned ahead. Like we weren't even sure if she was going to be able to do any of this. So
Right. So getting jacked off with a bare rubber glove. Look, I'm surprised the guy could even get hard. Like that's a lot. That's like tugging on a rope. That's
it might have been the interaction he needed.
I guess that's some type of American Ninja Warrior shit where you're just grinding on a fucking rope.
A homeless dude on Skid Row. So I mean, his masturbation area is not set up like everybody else's with the nice lotions and Kleenexes.
Now, can everybody else see this going on? Could they see her pissing on this guy?
No, it was in the alley. So I'm sure if there are people walking by, they could have seen it, but we had no interruptions during it.
Did he have his own alley, or did you guys walk around the corner to do this?
We walked around to find the alley.
Nice. Look, you guys were polite about it.
Yeah, we had to have some good lighting, everything like that.
So what was your hopes to do? What was your hopes to do with this footage? Like once you were done, what were you going to do with it?
So that was one clip of it, and then we're like, well, this is cool, but we have to have something else for content if we're going to launch a website and get something viral going on. So we went down to Santa Monica a week later, and then we found two homeless people that were a couple, and we're like, hey, you guys want to fuck on camera? We'll pay you guys, And they're like, oh yeah, like this is awesome, So
how much do you guys throw down?
I think it was like $40 each. I mean, this is back in 2003.
Yeah, look, so, 80 for a quick bang in 2003. Like that'll work. Yeah, that'll work for homeless people.
And we even rented them a little Roach Motel down over there. The $20 a night room. Nothing
no
fancy,
way.
Something,
so you took them off the street into a hotel room so you could film two homeless people fucking. What was the smell?
Right.
What was the smell like?
Well, yeah. Here's how this story goes, because this is where our dreams died very quickly. So we get in the room. There's this poor lady probably had been shooting up heroin her whole life because she just had skid marks everywhere, just
track marks,
cellulite rolls, everything. It was a used car, in a junkyard, and then the dude was a heroin addict as well.
These are your words, not mine. I love it.
Yeah. This is straight from my mouth. So the dude was a heroin addict as well, and then so we get in there, and the dude is just real sketchy, like just not talking, like just really quiet, but his old lady was just full of laughter and giggles and, telling me and my buddy, like, oh, don't judge me. Don't judge my body. I'm not like the girls you guys probably look at, I'm 40 years old. Like, we're like, oh no, it's okay. You're great. You're great. Just keep up the good work here, lady. And
sure.
So, the clothes come off, and I was having a very hard time just stomaching that. And my
Because
buddy
of,
was like,
because
"Dude,
of
you
what
gotta
she
hang
looked
on."
like, or what the smell
What
was
she
like.
looked like, and the smell from being in there for about 10 minutes without having any sex yet. Just 10 minutes of two homeless people that probably haven't showered in a good long while, you know. And
Oh fuck!
and so I mean, the
Are they on the
smell was
bed at this
lingering,
point?
And
Are they on the bed on top of each other?
she gets on the bed, and the dude's on the bed, and he's very skittishly trying to beat off.
To make himself hard.
Right, since he's a heroin addict, you know, that was a little tougher challenge. So
Oh, sure.
here she is, and she's like, "Oh, all he needs is me, baby. Yeah, I'll get this going." And we're like, "Okay, great, cool," you know. And then she starts yelling at his penis like, "Don't do this to me now!" And she starts slapping it.
What? So
And
she's slapping this homeless man's penis in bed.
Right. She's slapping it and saying like, "Get up," you know, like, and she's making it out to be this fun, great thing, and I'm sitting there like, I'm like, if she starts sucking his dick, dude, I'm out of here. I cannot grasp this anymore. So then there she goes. She starts sucking on his dick, dude. I had to leave the room. And my buddy was like, "Don't leave me in here." I was like, "No, dude, this is your dream right here, dude. Like, I'll be right outside the door if something goes down. I'm right here, but
Yeah.
I cannot be in the room once penetration starts going. The smell is just gonna be horrible."
Oh boy.
So they stayed in there for about 5 more minutes, and nothing happened. He could not get hard. So she starts yelling at him because she's like, "We're not going to get paid now. We could have stayed here, and all you do is shoot up heroin." And it was the most horrendous thing in the whole world. So then,
God, did you let him take a shower in there?
No, we tried to get out of there quickly as possible. But as soon as we closed the door, the couple was like, "Well, you know, you drove us pretty far away from our corner. Is there any way we can get a ride?" And I'm just sitting there like, "Dude, do not tell them. We will give them a ride because I will not have, like, I can't sit in this car for a 2-hour drive back to Ventura."
Oh God! Did you wait? Did you guys drive them down to the hotel?
Yeah, we drove them to the hotel. Yeah.
How far was that?
It was a couple blocks, you know, over there in the was that around 3rd Street?
Yeah. Like 3rd Street
right
Promenade
over there.
area?
Yeah, a little higher up.
By the Santa Monica Pier, yeah.
Yeah, you know, where you can get a little shady motel room. So that's where we went, and then we dropped them back off. And from that moment on, Bang-A-Bum took a whole team stop, and it never existed again until I heard your episode.
No fucking way. So you guys didn't do anything with this footage. You just held on to it all these years.
Yeah. Well, you ever hear of One Guy, One Cup?
Not One Guy, One Cup, but I've heard of Two Girls, One Cup.
Okay. 2 girls, 1 cup. 1 guy, 1 cup. Essentially the same thing, but it's one dude. He sits on a glass mason jar with his ass, and his ass prolapse and breaks the mason jar.
Whoa!
And he starts bleeding everywhere.
Whoa! You shot this, or somebody else did this?
No. So this dude did it, and then he posted it online.
Oh my
buddy,
God!
My best friend ran E-Fucked, the one that Rocco always talks about.
Oh yeah.
E-Fucked, the porn site where it's the fucking disgusting porn and everything. So he started that website, and he used some of that footage on there, you know, as his shot content. But you know, it never went anywhere from there.
No. So does E-Fuck still exist to this day?
It does, but he sold it. He sold it about 2 years ago. But
okay, so
yeah,
let me ask you this: is your username still on there? Could we look up this footage on eFucks?
I'd have to text him and ask him if it's still up there, and if it is, then I can I'll shoot it over to your messenger.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'd like to see it. What you don't remember what you named it or anything? Like 2 homeless people fucking or?
No. I this was so long ago.
Wow.
But I just started crying that on. I was listening to it on Saturday. I was driving and I was crying hysterically in the car, laughing like, oh my fucking God, dude. I texted my buddy. I was like, dude, this podcast I jam out to is talking about bumfucks.
Bumfucks, yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, you got to send me some content, dude, because I want to send it over to them because they're never going to believe that.
No, I called.
He did this shit.
I called Jared right before I called you, and I said, "Hey, man, you're not going to believe this, but I just saw bumfucks like actually shot by someone." And he goes, "Get the fuck out of here." So I started telling him the story, and then I sent him the video, and he was like, "Yo, there's no fucking way." Look, we only thought of this 3 years ago.
I sent it to him in Messenger too, but he never opened it. I sent it to him as well, letting him so he could get a first-hand look at it too.
Yeah. Well, we get a lot of messages, so like.
I'm sure.
We'll scroll through them, and it's like, dude, when I scroll through it and see that that there was a woman pissing on a homeless man, I'm going to open that. I don't know why Jared didn't. And honestly makes me worry about what Jared's getting in his inbox, that he's not opening up a woman pissing on a homeless dude.
Yeah. You know, he's single now, so the hot dogs must be flying in there.
Boy, who knows? Who knows with Jared? Well, listen, Ben, you're a pioneer. Dare I say a visionary. Jared and I had this idea 3 years ago. You actually did it 13 years ago. So to you, I say, you, sir, are a genius.
Well, I made the mistake for you. That's how we'll put it. So you guys don't have to go through that. I took the bullet on that one, and I'll let everybody know that's a road you just don't want to go down.
Absolutely. And hey, last question for you before you get out of here. What would it take? How much money would it take for you to fuck a homeless person?
Well, what type of homeless person are we talking about?
The same person you described, the used car, fucking out in the,
God.
out in East LA.
I'd be up at Rocco's number like ×3 for his butthole.
All right, so because we got Rocco down to $500,000, so you'd be at 1.5 to fuck a homeless lady.
No, that was his ex-wife that got him. Yeah, I'm talking about the $5 million.
Okay,
×3. So we're talking. Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, I mean, it is not anything that once I get that footage, I'm gonna send that shit to you so you can
PayPal you. Yeah, we can PayPal you the $5 million.
Yeah.
Do you think
do GoFundMe?
Yeah, exactly. Could you even get off like that? Because that's part of the rules. You have to fucking come. Like that's part of the rules.
No. I would lose all the money right there.
Oh fuck, man!
All the money right there.
Well, this was the most entertaining part of my day. Dude, we appreciate you being on Drinking Bros.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later, Russ.
All right, bye, buddy.
All right, man.
Well, you heard it there first, kids. If you ever thought to yourself, hey, man, I listen to the Drinking Bros. They're the most disgusting guys I've ever heard in my entire life. Just know that there is others out there who are more disgusting, who are actually doing the things we're talking about in real life without any incentive whatsoever. Holy shit. That was incredible.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God,
yeah,
dude.
That was real. So it begs the question, because I asked this dude, obviously on the phone call, like, hey, how much for you to fuck a homeless person? And he said $5 million, and I said, dude, that's a lot. It's not a dude and it's not gay sex. Matt, would you fuck a homeless woman for like $1 million?
No.
Really?
Because what's the point of having a fucking disease that will kill you for the rest of your life?
You get to wear a condom.
Does she shower?
But the guy said the smell was so bad. No, you can't shower. These two fucking homeless people did not shower.
No. I'm good. You got to up that number. I'm good on all that. I'm a man of principle. I don't want to fuck a bum. Ugh.
Yeah. Not for $1 million.
Maybe like let's talk 5 mil, and then we might be talking.
Your price is high.
That's a huge jump.
expensive
1 to
date.
5.
Yeah, it's 500%. I'm not a
Yeah,
mathematician.
that's a
How
5X.
long do you
Yeah.
have to fuck?
Yeah, like till I come or they come.
Climax.
Really?
No, so you have to. You have to. That's the bet.
Oh,
You have
with
to.
a condom? Oh, that would
Okay,
be forever.
no, then $1 million works because then I would just like get really blue balled up before and then just insert warm
Would
wet
I-
hole and call it a day.
What do I get to choose the bum?
No, fuck you.
No, I'm saying for
You
me.
want to choose?
No, like if I'm gonna do it, do I get to choose the bum?
Yeah.
No, what?
Yeah,
You're already in your rationalizing
no,
with
because Ross and I saw a bum in L.A. the other day that looked pretty good.
That was probably just a hipster.
Yeah, and it was a tranny. What's
No, she had a sign.
what specifies a bum? Like being homeless? Because there's some well put together people that had just had an unfortunate circumstance become homeless. Like, what does bum
Lindsay
mean?
Lohan.
Oh no, she's not a bum. Like super. So like in the phone call, the guy said super dirty, drugged up. Hadn't showered in months, and again, the smell was so bad he had to leave the hotel room.
What
to
they did in
vomit.
a hotel room?
That smell would be super bad.
Oh yeah, because
This is just disgusting.
Well, the one video, she was pissing on him on Skid Row. Like they took him to the side, and that where that guy got jacked off with a rubber glove, that was also on Skid Row as well. So look, you don't have to do it in public, Matt. It can be in a hotel room.
No, but like I feel like at least on a street, the wind would waft the smell. If you're in a hotel room,
Yeah,
it's going to be
you might want it
concentrated
in their tent.
It's like overpressure. It bounces off the walls and makes it worse. Like I don't want that in my life.
Floor
That-
air conditioner
that-
heater
No.
is pumping
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That hot dog was amazing. I wish I could have another.
Literally, so just so the audience know, Jared, just someone delivered him a hot dog mid fucking show. We have the door locked. They knock on it. He opens it and just one hot dog. And the
Genius.
weirdest thing about that, there's no condiments on there. If there was
No.
like onions, ketchup, and mustard or something, it makes
I
sense.
just have to make do, I'm not going to choose. I'm not going to be choosy.
He calls that bareback.
He barebacked that
He
dog.
bareback that
Bareback
dog.
that dog.
You don't put anything on your dog?
No, I love diced onions and mustard. But I didn't have it at the time. I'm on the show. I gotta kind of.
But again, like this is my question
I've got
for
to
you.
sacrifice.
It's 1 hour. Why can't you eat before or after and shit before or after?
don't
Why
know.
in that 1 hour span did you decide to do stuff?
It's the headphones. Frequencies.
Yeah.
They make me hungry and have to poop.
He's the
Yeah.
he's the first officer. He can't leave the cockpit.
Do you ever eat on the shitter?
No, I've never done that. That's weird.
Not once.
I can't. No, because I always get poop.
Like during the shit?
He said he gets poop on his hands, but he
Like
couldn't
during
even
the shit? Don't put your hands in the bowl while the action's happening, bro.
I don't
Don't
know.
do that.
It's an accident.
Can I ask a quick question? This
Is it
happened-
during the
this-
wiping process?
Yes.
This happened
I
to me
always
the other day.
miss.
Where do you miss?
I don't know. It's just confusing sometimes.
Have you wiped before and your butthole shuts up a little bit premature and pinches the paper? Has that ever happened?
You get stuck up in there?
Yes. And it
You-
pulls off a little piece of
Listen,
paper.
I made a commitment to my country and to my body 9 years ago that I will not wipe my asshole without wet wipes, and I stay
Are you
true. I
serious?
stay true to that. And I buy the Costco size boxes
idea.
at the
I
fucking
wear
grocery
gloves
store.
now.
You know it. Flushable wipes, buddy.
Flushable wipes.
I just put on
Yeah.
a glove first.
You know what's weird though? People have actually been like, "That's weird. It's wet." I'm like, "Do this. This is my thing." And anybody on the Drinking Bros, promise me to do this. Go buy flushable wet wipes. Wipe your ass with toilet paper until you think it's clean. Put a wet wipe on it, and you'll be like, "But there's so
Magic
much
marker.
more poop."
Magic
and you're
marker.
like, "Exactly.
Magic
it's so
marker.
disgusting."
I have a routine where
mess.
I go flushable wipe first, followed by toilet paper dry.
I've been.
That's
to
how-
both-
that's how I roll.
Doesn't it clump off and fall apart?
No. I mean, all it does is dry. It just dries it.
I keep it wet for fingers.
I'm calling bullshit.
I like to drive up in there, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's
JT
kind of
likes
like
to.
wheel it out.
Yeah,
Like it's like it's
JT
the star
uses
chamber of an
the-
AR. You just kind of circle
JT
your finger
uses
in
the
there.
toilet brush and gets up in there and then
Yeah.
puts it back.
I always get it on my hands, though.
Well, I used to put
Yeah.
like a wet wipe on like this 8-inch dildo I have, and I just jam it.
I've been to both your houses, and your guest bathrooms do not have wet wipes.
You just didn't look hard enough.
Yeah,
They do.
all his does.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because
I know
toilets
exactly.
I've never
are
pooped. I've never
behind,
pooped at either of your houses.
behind the toilets are always the wet wipes.
I don't know.
Mine
where
is
Evan's
a roll of
bathroom is.
toilet paper in the tank. I just put it. It's a wet wipe. Just put it in there. It's a giant toilet paper. Yeah, it's like disintegrating.
Can we all
toilet
say like
paper.
I've been through some pretty stressful situations in my life, but one of the worst is like when you shit and realize there's no toilet paper because you're like
That's stressful.
you know the outcome. You're like I got to commit to like either a shower or I'm poop legging it to wherever else I need
I
to
don't
go.
want to hijack
Yeah.
this story.
Sock.
Stayed at Jack Osborne's house in his guest bedroom. Guest bathroom.
Name dropper.
Name dropping. No,
From TV.
It's
They're both from
relevant.
TV.
Oh, they're
So I'm
both
staying-
famous.
It's fine.
They're
They're both
famous.
from
I'm staying
TV.
at his house. Jack's one of my best friends. So I'm staying at his house.
Name dropper.
Once you're on TV, like you
Friend
get
dropper.
other
Friend
TV
dropper.
stars as your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna go to his podcast and
Tom
say Matt
Selleck.
Best or what?
Fucking Tony.
I would love to be friends with Tom Selleck. That's American.
Tony
flavor.
something.
Quigley? Fuck yeah.
Who's,
All right,
who was
all
the
right.
guy on Who's the
So
Boss?
Give us the
run
shitty.
out of toilet paper, and there was a roll of toilet paper, the coolest guest bathroom ever. But the toilet paper was sitting on the counter right by the toilet, and I went to grab it to put it back on the spool, and it was one of those slow motion moments where, and it was like 4 a.m. I had to get to the airport. And I knocked the roll of toilet paper off into the toilet. So do that at somebody's house.
No.
And I'm just sitting there going, fuck. And I was literally grabbing my bag and walking out of the house to go to the airport. So now I've fished this thing out of the toilet paper. Luckily, I'd bought a pair of shoes at the Vans store, so I had a shoe box. So I put it in a shoe box, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'll just take it outside, throw it away somewhere, put it in the garbage can. Well, I come down to get my bag and my keys, and I left the fucking shoe box on their kitchen table.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. So then I leave to go outside, and I get in the rental car, and I start to drive away, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I go back in. He's got a fucking crazy security system, so I'm not going to wake up his whole family at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's my poop toilet paper story.
Dude, would
Oh,
you
that's
text me
nightmare.
like,
That's
hey,
brutal.
I don't really want to know how I got
texted
there,
him and I was
but
like,
I left you
Jack.
wet toilet paper or in a shoebox in your
wet-
kitchen.
Luckily, it was clean water and clean
Yeah.
toilet paper, but I had to text Jack, and I probably have the text somewhere. I texted him and said, hey, man, there's a shoebox on your kitchen table.
Just
Don't look
throw that
inside
away.
it. Just throw it away.
That's fucking awesome.
Anyway,
Poop.
poop and toilet paper.
I've got a good poop story. I was out on a run with this chick. It was like our second date, and we went for a run, and it was early in the morning. So we went on like a fucking 10-mile run. It was horrible. It wasn't that bad for me then. So, but like mile 8, I couldn't fucking hold on. Like I was gonna fucking blow up.
And this was a date
and I'm like,
run?
oh yeah, this is a date run. This is our second date. And
Well, your first problem's going on a date run.
she was a runner. You know, you have to impress her. Blah blah blah.
You
And
like runners.
Yeah, I do. And she ended up marrying me, which was my first wife. That's nonetheless. So I'm like, hey, I gotta piss because that's socially acceptable on a second date
Right.
on a run. Hey, I gotta step behind this bush and piss. So I kind of ran away up the hill to try to get away from her. You know, like because I'm gonna fucking blow
Yeah,
up.
it's not like a. It's
And
like
I get behind this like hedgerow, and I fucking exploded, and it was loud, like it made a clapping sound,
Yeah.
and it hit the fucking ground.
it's a cap gun.
I had to use both socks to fucking clean up. It was
Oh,
so
you use
fucking
socks?
messy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't have anything else.
Leaves?
That's what you gotta
Trees?
do on the
No,
run.
I can't fucking use a leaf.
rock.
I got three more miles left. Like I can't be fucking.
Yeah.
I can't be hanging that much dingleberry juice around.
How far was she from the incident?
Oh no, because I was thinking she was down on the road.
She heard it.
She ran up next to the fucking hedgerow and listened to this entire thing. And I come around the corner and like, oh hey, and she's like, wow, that was impressive, sir.
Somebody
and I'm
has
like,
an upset
nah, she's all
tummy.
right. Yeah.
It works. All right.
I was a little bit shocked though at first, right? But it was it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you run the rest of the way? Did you finish the last 3
Oh
miles?
fuck yeah, man! I crushed her. I crushed her fucking soul on like mile 9. Just destroyed her on a hill because she was a beast. She was a beast.
I want to hear like a drinking bro story. Someone has to accidentally shit during sex. I've never done it.
Goodness
But like
gracious.
not even like, okay, you put it in the pooper of your girlfriend or wife and she pooped. But like, I'm talking like, you're drunk. You had like a bunch of queso and maybe the party pack from Taco Bell.
So I have a similar story to that. And
I got a lobster bisque, some queso,
that was
top
one
lobster, lobster,
That was
fucking Taco Bell, and then Jared Taylor's sandwich guy made me some ceviche behind the fucking dumpster.
Gas station sushi.
Saturn.
Well, that was that's a chapter for Fishing with Nets. Was the girl I was talking to for 3 weeks that lived just too far for me to like drive to hang out with her. So I was just like, I met her from Plenty of Fish, so she kept texting me, and after a week it's like, oh my God, I love you, you're the best. And I started planting the seed of, well, I have this medical condition I'm really self-conscious about. And she's like, well, when are you going to tell me? And I kept pushing it off. Like, I don't want to talk about it yet. I don't want to talk about it yet. I don't want to talk about it yet. And for 2 weeks this goes on. And finally she's like, is today the day? Are you finally going to tell me? I was like, yeah, I'll tell you. I was like, so I have this condition where when I ejaculate, I release all my bowels. I go, it makes sex super awkward, and we can only do it once a month, and we have to do it on a tarp. And she never spoke to me again after that.
That's awesome. Now if
it
she
would have been
taken
cool.
you
Like
up
that's
on
not
that.
real, and then you're like,
yeah.
I gotta shit myself right when I come, and this might be hard because that prostate's fucking clenched up. Who knows?
Oh boy, could you imagine just having a blowout like that? What do you do and where do you go? Where do you go from there?
Real disappointing, Ross, is we have not had a single video submission of "Fuck You, Kevin" yet.
Yeah,
Not one.
Not
I'm
one.
really
Why is
disappointed.
it we could get somebody to run the goddamn field of Army versus Navy football game, but we can't get somebody to play "Fuck You, Kevin"?
I know. And, hey, but we have had some great submissions for the iTunes reviews for Drinking Bros podcast on iTunes. Remember that one? You read it aloud, Jared.
Some of them
was
are
really
hilarious.
good.
Some
They're
of them are hilarious.
Out of control.
Yeah, I was reading them and literally crying the other night. I was pooping, by the way. But they're actually really, really good.
I cry when I poop too.
So the contest is still going. It's the most you could make us laugh from an iTunes review. And the winner is going to get to see the Drinking Bros movie before anybody else.
Before anyone else on
which
on
we did
Thanksgiving week.
screen the final yesterday, Ross. I was happy with the sound, Other than a couple wrong notes I hit during the
No one
musical
will hear
performance,
that.
but
No
I
one
was
will
drunk,
hear
so
that.
fuck off. Yeah, there's a couple wrong ones, but that's okay. Shit happens. No, it was good. It came a long way from the rough that everybody's been working on. So good job.
They always do. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's always night and day when you see those fucking things. Sound makes the world of difference.
Well, yeah,
where you're
especially
like,
in the comedy
shit.
show because you hear like the depth of the voices and it all cut together. It really changed it for me. And then I won't give too much away, but Jack Mandeville in that little section of the movie, just how uncomfortable I got with that fucking
It's
Uber
so
driver.
good.
I was like,
the editing on that is just
okay, I'm
so perfect.
yeah, it's great. It's fucking phenomenal.
It turned out really well. I called Jack and I let him know. I was like, hey, man, I hope you're cool with that one scene. And he goes, oh, yeah, I'm totally fine. He's like, I'm shocked that made it. And I was like, well, it is the Drinking Bros, so yeah, of course it's going to make it. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So keep the iTunes reviews coming. And then, again, first week in November, you'll get to see the movie. And then it comes out during Thanksgiving week. So November 20th.
Jared, give us your reaction to this video.
Oh,
Holy
Oh shit!
There's a dude.
I will plug these guys. They're
Dude,
like
we're
Jared
gonna
and I.
get them on the show.
Jared and I fucking watch this IG feed.
It's drunk people doing.
I got in
things.
touch
It's
with him.
awesome.
The guy that created
It's
it. He wants to
fucking
come
Dude,
on the show.
awesome.
Dude, this guy hops off this fucking giant cliff to
and
fucking
lands
jump in
on
water,
the
and there's a
fucking-
boat, and he lands right.
lands on the
he broke
boat.
both his legs.
There's
for sure.
no fucking way he did. He's probably paralyzed.
Yeah, he shattered that all. Watch that, Bert. That
Dude,
is
it is so good.
That is nasty.
Drunk people doing things.
Yeah,
And
it's amazing.
We got a hold of them.
Oh, great.
Yes, they wanna come on the show.
I
Yeah,
am like,
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I sent them a DM on Instagram. They replied immediately. They were like, "Dude, email us." So I'm still getting
That hurt.
That
getting that
hurt.
info.
Drunk people doing things.
Drunk people doing things.
That is a
amazing.
genius right there.
Them in Kook Slams. I'm a big fan of Kook Slams.
Kook Slams is great.
Can't say
Oh,
that word.
got it.
K-O-O-K
I thought you were
slams.
talking.
I did.
I thought it was
wow, I was.
Yeah,
What?
I thought we were. I thought we were
Vietnam's
taking a Vietnam
Yeah.
slant on that.
No, not kook. Kook.
Oh,
got
you
it. Got
can't
it.
say it.
That was a,
That's
sorry,
not a racial
that-
term
that-
either.
Say it.
Do you know the history of that word? It's guy other than our killer. It's a fucking military age male.
Oh well, it's a technically it's that's not true. either.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's actually it was a holdover from like a previous like two different wars, like the Japanese occupation in Southeast Asia, and then they carried it over to Korea, and then from Korea it went to Vietnam. So it's actually previous to Korea, and then they invented an acronym for it because they had to. But yes, which
That's
by
what they
the
told
way,
the brass when they
yeah.
said, "No, it's guy other
it's
than
an
our killer."
acronym. Yeah,
It's
of
guy
course.
other
Yeah,
than
of
our
course.
killer.
Like I mean, we do that around here all the time.
Forward,
so I
forward
will
air ground
and I will-
operational tactical vehicle.
I will say this.
Yeah, it's like Bert,
I've been,
beautiful, entertaining, resourcewell technician.
Yeah,
That's what his
exactly.
acronym is.
I
I don't know. I just came up with that.
or
Don't hashtag that.
yeah or no, I won't even go into that. Sorry. So I will say
Forward
this about the.
air ground operational tac.
There is a PBS documentary on Vietnam that is.
You never sent me the link, Mr.
You don't have to. It's
Oh,
just Vietnam
dude,
on
hey.
PBS.
Okay.
It's
Hey,
22
Evan,
hours.
did you see it? Did you see it? And they restored it into HD and 4K and all that shit.
Dude, it took me down a rabbit hole the last couple weeks. I've been watching like an hour almost every night for the last 2 weeks, and they're 2 hour episodes or an hour 45. No, it's incredible, man. Like it's the best documentary I've ever seen referencing the Vietnam War, like hands down. And
How did they restore that footage so well? Is what I mean, because some of it looks pristine.
I would imagine you would know more about that than I would.
Yeah, you've got your upsizers now,
yeah.
like the digital algorithms that are able to make old footage HD that just fill in pixels.
It's dude, like it fucking blew me away.
What?
Losing interest.
Hey, easy. Oh, got it. Yeah.
Bert and I were just.
Matt and I are playing ping pong in our heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to say, like, that's my suggestion of the fucking month is to watch that, or at least try to chunk it
I'm
up and
definitely
watch
gonna
it. Like
start,
I've literally every night I've watched an hour before. The first few episodes, man, they were super interesting. I mean, obviously towards the end, it became a lot more political. So they're going into like the Nixon administration and the domestic backlash to Vietnam, and because I was just always been interested to kind of what went wrong, right? And man, I'll tell you, dude, those Vietnam guys, like they fucking had it rough. Like I'm not. Like they had it fucking rough because
Yes.
the World War
yeah.
II guys looked at them and they're like, "You guys are fucking pussies." Like that's the way they were looked at it. But it was the
World War II was-
politicians' issue. They were fucked up, and I mean the dudes were slaying the fucking dragon over there, like all the way through. Generals that had led men in World War II were like, "These men are some of the most. They are the single greatest acts of bravery I have ever seen." When these are dudes that are fucking sending like hundreds of men to die on fucking hills, and then you had World War II vets coming back saying, "Hey, why the fuck haven't you guys won yet? Like, we handed the Nazis their fucking ass and the Japanese." But it's all about the politics, and the politics of that situation were so incredibly corrupt and fucked up. I not a lot has fucking changed, man. Like
it was politicians playing.
It was
fucking
ego.
playing chess with human lives.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
literally-
LBJ saying things like, I mean, I don't care how many men we got to go up. We got to take that fucking got to take that hill. We can't have another fucking Dien Bien Phu. And it's like, man, you don't even know what the fuck. You don't even know where Vietnam is on the map, motherfucker. Are you serious?
My language in the Q course, Evan got a language too. Anybody that goes to the Special Forces Q course has to take a language, and mine was Northern Dialect Vietnamese. So I went over there on a few trips on my own to see the place. And I'll tell you what, having gone to combat in Iraq, man, taking a hill in Vietnam, that place is fucking triple canopy jungle.
Rain, wet.
You're
out for
and mountainous
days.
like the mountains we're looking at right now.
that.
Like it is.
Yeah.
I cannot. Everywhere I've been in the world, I can't think of a worse place.
No.
To
You're
go to
wet
war.
and tired.
Or not a worse place, but a more difficult
when the fight
place.
starts.
Like going on patrol in the PI. I went on like a fairly long patrol in the PI. I remember going, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like I was wet the entire fucking time.
And wearing modern body armor because you transitioned from Iraq to the Philippines.
Fucking
and it's like,
horrible, man.
Hey, wear body armor with a full combat load, and it's like
It was fucking horrible.
You do that on one mission
Yeah,
for
and then
fucking
you
half
fall
an hour,
the
and then
fuck
you're
out.
like, hey, fuck that. That's why they had LBVs and LCEs. back in the
Everything's
day.
crawling.
Yeah.
Everything's wet. Everything stings. And you're just like, God, get me the fuck out of here. And I'll tell you, man,
chafing,
like,
rot.
don't get me wrong. Like I have respect for all veterans for every war. Those guys were dealt a fucking shitty hand.
Absolutely.
They were dealt a shitty hand, and man, I have no doubt that, I mean, they should have fucking strung LBJ and Nixon both up. They should have just fucking rung them up, man, because they killed fucking tens of thousands of fucking dudes out of just ego.
Well,
just fucking ego.
I use the iPad or the iPhone news thing, so it mixes all these news.
Yeah.
So about 2 weeks ago, I was reading a story, and I'll have to find it and send it to you, Evan, because it talked about what's considered now a Fortune 100 company in like the 80s.
Right.
And how many Fortune 100 companies in the 80s were headed or run by Vietnam veterans. Those guys didn't just go to war and get fucked up. A lot of those guys came back and set the tone for a lot of business that's going on right now in America, like what you guys are doing. A lot of those guys came back and could have fucking crawled into a hole and said, fuck this, fuck society, and they came back and they turned around and fucking killed it. But that was a shitty war.
That was a
shitty war. So when I see, and again, you can stand in an airport, and I'll get on a soapbox here for a second. You can go to an airport right now and sit there for 4 hours, and you'll watch somebody come by with a World War II blue military veteran hat on, and every fucking person says, thank you, thank you, thank you. 10 minutes later, a fucking Vietnam vet will walk through, and people don't say a fucking word, and I'm just like, man, where did we go wrong with that war? Like, where did we go wrong? And I'm not joking. So if you see a Vietnam veteran, shake their fucking hand. Like, I'm telling you, it was a shitty war they didn't want to go to, but they went because they were asked to go, and they fought for the fucking country, and they came back and got shit on. So, man, I'm a huge proponent of those guys, and can't thank them enough. Yeah. I'll get off my soapbox, but man,
I dig it.
Rough
no,
war,
it's fine, man. It's fine. Hey,
and
that documentary is amazing, Evan.
It is. It's really good.
Yeah, so anybody out there who wants to check it out, it's on PBS.
And that will lead us to the Drinking Bro of the Week. The Drinking Bro of the Week is submitted by Mallory Hymas. She says, hey there, you probably get a lot of requests for birthday shout-outs, but my husband listens to your podcast every single day, and I mean every day. She put that in all caps. Replaying the same ones over and over and over again, and he's even got some of them memorized. Fucking A. His birthday is October 25th, and his name is Seth Moore. If there's any way you can mention him on the show, it would mean the world to him. If not, totally understandable. No, it's not totally understandable, Mallory. We're giving him a shout out. It's a little belated. We get a lot of messages here to the old inbox, but we're saying happy birthday to him. Cheers, Seth Moore.
If he's listening to us twice and he's in a good mood, well, shit.
Yeah. Well, cheers to you, brother.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to Seth Moore. Thank you, Mallory, for submitting that. And I don't know if is Lead Slingers in Utah County?
No, it's not right now, but at some point we'll get some more at the office.
It's
and
coming.
Then we'll just square you away at the bottle. Come on, swing by,
coming.
say hi,
it's coming.
We'll
Seth
square you up.
Moore. Happy birthday, buddy. Thanks for submitting. What a wild show. Shit, man. Get some wet wipes that flush.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! More poop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dump out my dick.
For Evan Hafer, Matt Best, Jared Taylor, And hashtag Bert from TV. Keep those Instagram posts coming. Bert loves them. I'm Ross Patterson. Good night, everyone.
Later.